taking a bunch of quizzes because I'm like trying to figure out who I am. Let me open up my tabs. I was doing this all last night instead of sleeping. So, what I'm planning on doing is once I get the answers to these really important questions, like what soprano character am I? What strawberry shortcake character am I? What kind of sister am I? Like, or what kind of animal am I? Once I get all those answers, I'm gonna collage them in here and we're gonna get like a full picture of who I am, who Bailey is. So we'll get to that. I'm really sorry about the gum chewing. I'm gonna spit it out. You guys got to see my Pinterest for a second. Okay. So I feel like this is the one I should take first, like the personality quiz, because I mean, who am I? Last time I took this, I got INTP. I mean, not. I don't think it's INTP. Whichever one the mediator is, that's what I usually get. I'm really sorry for my really, really monotone voice. That's partially the reason why I even started making videos. Is to kind of like work on my voice and my like inflection or whatever, because I feel like I talk like I want to die all the time, and I really like want to work on that. Yeah, like I'm probably just gonna speed through this right now because I'm actually taking a really long time to read this, and nobody wants to hear me read these out anyways.
A few moments later.
I'm on the last question right now, and we'll see what we get. I feel like, are you joking me? You're joking. Game of Thrones quiz. What you saw right there was me turning off my mic on accident. So this is going to be me voiceovering the rest of this video. So just a second ago I was talking about the Game of Thrones thing. So I'll pop it up right here and I'll read them out to you like I did in the video. Yeah. So also I've never watched Game of Thrones in my life. So I mean I don't know if these are really me, but we'll see. So my primary character was Mance Raider. The traits that it said were me compared to him were inspiring, formidable, and pioneer. So like, I guess that's me. And then my secondary character was Khal Drogo, and the traits it gave me for that were savage, fearsome, and unforgiving. Okay. And then I was trying to see if they like contradicted each other. And then my tertiary character was Sir Jaime Lannister, and the traits for that were arrogant, sarcastic, and apathetic, which, okay, clock me, I guess. So now we're moving on to the Sopranos quiz because we refreshed the thing when I lost the Wi-Fi, so, and I'm not retaking that quiz another time, like I'm probably just a mediator, which is fine. It's just like I'm not going to retake it for us to figure out what I already kind of know. So for the Sopranos quiz, I'm like, I obviously, like most people who watch The Sopranos, want to be Tony. I just do. I really want to be Tony, but I'm being realistic. I'm probably not going to be Tony. I don't know who I might be, but here's who I don't want to be. I don't want to be Richie. I don't want to be Ralphie. I don't want to be Livia. There's a lot of characters I don't want to be. I don't want to be anyone that Tony didn't like. Okay, that's the broad thing. I don't want to be somebody that Tony didn't like. We're at the results. Let's see. So I'm mostly junior. Christopher and Melfi are evenly tied at 70%, and then I'm evenly Carmela and Meadow. Well, I'm kind of Tony and kind of Polly, which I don't really see myself as Polly at all, but I mean, clearly this doesn't see me really as poly either. So now let me read the description. Or its explanation for why I'm like Junior. Junior Soprano is a pivotal character in The Sopranos, embodying the old school values of the mafia. As Tony Soprano's uncle and for a time the official head of the DeMeo crime family, Junior is a seasoned mobster, deeply entrenched in the traditions and power dynamics of organized crime. He values respect, loyalty, and authority, adhering strictly to the mafia code of conduct. Junior's complex relationship with Tony oscillates between paternal affection, envy, and rivalry. Despite his traditional views, he often feels sidelined and underappreciated in the rapidly changing modern criminal underworld. This feeling of marginalization, coupled with his cunning and occasionally ruthless disposition, often leads him to make decisions that put him at odds with Tony and the other family members. Okay, we'll be done. Next quiz is going to be South Park characters. Okay, wait, and I'm gonna check my mic because I feel like I have PTSD. I'm so freaked out that I'm gonna turn it off again. Okay, South Park characters. I want to be one of the boys, specifically. I'm fine being one of the girls, but I really want to be one of the boys. So let's. I'm just gonna skip to get to the results. Okay, now that we're at the results. So, I'm mostly Kyle, which, like, I would agree with that. I feel like I'm a lot like Kyle, even though I didn't even mention him as a character I'd want to be, but, like, I can see that. I can see that. And then I'm also Stan. Hartman's up there, but, like, not even that much. Like, that's kind of an overstatement. I don't really get how I am 60% Mr. Slave. I don't see that at all. There was only one question that even seemed like it pertained to him when it asked if you seldom think about sex or talk about it. That was the one question I was like, okay, so Mr. Slave is definitely an option on here. But, like, that was one thing. Like, how am I 60% him? That doesn't make any sense. Whatever. So, well, I'll read the description for how I'm like Kyle, but I'm just gonna read the first paragraph because there's 3 paragraphs. Kyle, you possess a thoughtful nature and have often challenged yourself to expand your mind by inquiring into ethical and philosophical questions. You sometimes feel like the events that happen around you are rather absurd, and you can't help but ask yourself, what is the meaning of it all? What can we learn from the adversity we face? How can we expand our understanding of the world by reflecting on our own behavior and on that of others? I guess I should read the rest if I really wanted to feel like that really describes me. We'll just move on then. Mythical creatures are what is important. What mythical creature am I is a super important question that needs to be asked. I want to be an ocean character or creature. I want to be an ocean creature. I'm also cool with being a dragon. I'm cool with being like anything from Greek mythos. Like, I'm cool with a lot of different things. And I got mermaid, but it's spelled M-I-R. And awesome has no E in it. I said I wasn't gonna judge, but, like, it's crazy. Like, who's writing this? And also, like, do you not have autocorrect? Whatever. I mean, I'm a mermaid. I'm happy with that. Like, I'm honestly debated about getting a mermaid tattoo, so that's fair. For me. Now we're moving on to Game of Thrones house. I want to be Old Valyrian. I feel like I'm the house from Old Valyria. But I don't think they're going to be included in this one just because of the fact that this is for Game of Thrones, and I know that during the time that the Game of Thrones book series is made, that, like, all of Old Valyria is gone, and the only person left that's even kind of related to that group, like the Targaryens, is made up of one person. And, like, maybe Jon Snow, but, like, nobody's really sure of that, I don't think. So, Also, like, just to let you know, I don't know if I'm gonna keep me answering all the questions, but if you see me answering a question, you're like, girl, you would do that? I'm like just joking around, like I'm just being fun. Like if I was in the scenario, because one of the scenarios is like if you ruled the world, I'm not ruling the world. But like if you did, it's like all hypotheticals, really. This whole quiz was basically hypotheticals, and I'm being my hypothetical self. Okay, we're on the last question, and it's about money. How do I know when I'm almost done? Oh my god. I was watching this, my audio cut back in. Okay, wait. Okay, well, I might be back. I don't know. How do I know when I'm almost done? Okay, guys. I got House Lannister, which I'm happy with. Hear me roar. You are from House Lannister. You are attractive, smart, rich, and cunning. And crazy. We don't mean just crazy. We mean total 100% batshit face eating tinfoil hat cray cray. Our advice, don't get on Cersei's bad side. Though, we're not sure she has a good side. You may have to put up with a lot in House Lannister, but 2 words, green fire. I don't know what that means. I don't know how you know I'm batshit crazy, but that's the point. That was pretty fun. Okay. So, this one's super important too. We don't stand J.K. Rowling, and this is a strawberry shortcake. So, we don't stand J.K. Rowling in this house, so what is your warrior cat clan? More than one, don't know. I don't know. I've never read this book. I'm just gonna pick one that I feel like is me. These are cats, so I want to be a Thundercat. I know they're probably not called that. I don't care. Oh my god, guys, what do you think I'm gonna get? I feel like I'm definitely gonna get a berry. I don't know. Pick a weird thing I did in grade 5, okay? Said I listened to My Chemical Romance, but didn't. Sorry, don't come for me. I just wanted to be cool. Calligraphy. Played Dirty Truth or Dare. Heavy air quotes. Printed out a picture of. I'm not gonna say that. I believe in those things. Of a Wendy and pinned it to my wall to be quirky. That is insane. Self-diagnosed with more mental illnesses than you could shake a stick at. I'll pick that. That's funny. Character are you hoping for? I don't know. I don't want to be a boy. I don't want to be a boy character, please. Thank you. Ginger Snap. You are very snappy. You probably talk fast and think faster. You're creative and logical, and the one people go to when they need a rational course of action for something. When things don't go your way, you might get frustrated, but just remember that life is made of ups and downs, and things will even out soon. Beautiful. I love it. Here we have one more real quiz, but then I'm taking another Sopranos and South Park because, okay, this one. Which Apex Predator am I? I didn't know which one to pick. Oh, also, I set up my Depop like I said I was going to do in the other video. Like I started being a seller. I'll probably link it down below. Like if you watched the other video and you wanted something, which like, how many questions is this? Because I really don't want to do all this. This one seems like it's gonna take a while. Just go on to I feel like they really get me. Like, do you ever do Quiz and you're like, I don't know, down a rabbit hole of doing things? Then they give you this description of yourself that's so dead on you want to cry, like you feel so seen. Because that happens to me all the time. All the time on Quiz. Oh, lion. I hate when they don't put a description. Like, I want a description. So I'm an Apex Predator lion. Also, like, I want to know the other shark options. Okay, shark wasn't an option, so I'm not mad. Like, whale shark's an option. That's not an apex predator. Okay. Let's just pick the top one. What South Park kid are you? Superpower out of these would you want? I don't get why people like wait telekinesis. Like, my mom's texting me. I'll text her back in a second. I don't know why anyone wants to be immortal. Like, that sounds sucky. Like, everyone you know, everything you do know is gone after a certain amount of time, and then you're just still there. Like, what's the point? Overall, seems sucky. Like, I don't know why people are obsessed with that. Hey, ooh, I got Stan Mosh. I'm a natural born leader. Very outgoing and always have a way to make people smile. You are usually the one who is not afraid to speak first in a group and break the ice. I feel like I am like Stan though. I don't think that description is really like how I would describe myself, but I feel like I am like Stan a lot. I hope this isn't long. Like, I was gonna click on this to begin with, but it looks like it was gonna be really long. Also, it's not even on here. Take quiz. How many questions are in this? 1 to 10. Oh, cool. Okay. No, I'm not Richie. I'm not Richie, guys. I don't act like that. Like, I guess he has good traits, but he's like a bad person. I would have rather gotten Ralphie, to be honest. Sharp, resourceful, and not afraid to be fierce, your potential for success tends to be hindered by your unwillingness to play the game and make nice with others, or at least pretend to make nice. You're right to feel entitled to respect, but you still have to play by the rules. Whatever. Okay, so now with all these results, I'm gonna look up, just bring you to the clip of me making a collage, which this is gonna look fucking insane. So we are again doing a voiceover because this time though, I think my mic just died. So it's a partial win for me because I didn't idiotically turn off the mic, but it's still kind of a loss because I forgot to charge the mic. So I'll just explain to you what I'm doing in these clips. So, okay. So right now you're seeing me set up the canvas for the collage, and this is like the rough draft, me brainstorming what's gonna go where. So like, this is not gonna be the final product, okay? It's just a brainstorm. I'm waiting for the video to catch up with what I'm saying. Okay, so I have Stan and Kyle, Richie Jr. and Chrissy, and then I have Ginger Snap, Lion Eyes, Hear Me Roar. I just have like the tagline for the Lannisters. And then if you're wondering why Pearl's in it, it's because they said I was crazy. So I was like, Pearl's crazy. I tried to just look up crazed woman on Pinterest, but then like nothing cute was showing up, so I just decided to look up a crazy person that I knew. Yeah. I'm gonna try to keep this short and sweet, so I'm gonna skip. Also, like, I had to pick Stan when he's doing his, like, metal rock, because it's just so funny. Like, I love when he does this performance and his mom's reaction, and, like, and where was Randy to see how much he hates his fucking dad for putting him on Integrity Farms? Like, where is he? Okay, so now it's time for the reveal. Ooh, oh my god, it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. And also, if you're wondering why there's red in mountains, I took two other quizzes to figure out like a color for the background, and it said orange. Then I went orangey reddy, but it's mostly just red. And then I took another quiz for my element and it said Earth, so that's why there's mountains behind people. And like that's basically it, but also if you're seeing there's no lines in the picture because I forgot and I'm gonna really quickly fix that in a second in the clip. So that's basically it. I hope you enjoyed watching.